If there's one thing I can teach you, it's that you can never type too fast. Or can you? Hey there, Greaser, Sandwich Sean here. The answer is probably no. You probably can't type too fast. So I was born in 1991. That makes me a millennial. And as a millennial, I kind of grew up in a point in time where the use of computers was becoming more and more necessary. In fact, by the time I was in high school, it was pretty much assumed that you would have a basic level of computer skills. For example, typing an essay, or putting together a slideshow, or finding adult websites without your parents noticing. Scratch that last one. But many of us were never actually taught how to do the basic stuff. That's stuff like formatting a Word document, or putting together a slideshow that just doesn't end up as PowerPoint karaoke with you reading off every single slide. I never learned how to type probably the way that you should. I never heard the word home row or figured out that the F and J keys have bumps on them to help guide your fingers. Did you guys know that? Well, in case you didn't know, these days I actually teach technology to kids. I teach this exact stuff so that kids will have these skills in the future, so they can type fast, so they can probably put their Google Docs into an MLA format for them. And to be honest, I didn't really practice a lot of this formatting or fast typing or even all the proper aspects of grammar until I started writing, persistently, writing my books. As someone who does National Novel Writing Month with the goal of writing 50,000 words in 1 month, divided out into 1,667 words per day, I find that having these skills and being able to type fast helps me a ton. And with my role as a technology teacher, I thought I would spread my knowledge to the world. Let's get one thing straight. You don't have to type perfectly. You don't always have to have your fingers on the home row, and you don't have to consistently hit the same keys with the same exact finger every single time. For those of us who built our typing habits on online games or writing fan fictions, our typing is probably all messed up. I know mine is. At the end of the day, there's two main goals you need. It's to type fast and type accurately. I'm actually going to bring in some of my favorite tools and techniques that I use in the classroom for the kids that already have some typing knowledge. Let's check it out. This is personally my favorite site to practice on and offer up to the kids, which is keybr.com. And as you type, it keeps track of your speed, but also your errors and score. And like most good social medias, it's building a profile of you and your information. In this case, for keeping track of the keys that you have trouble with, the keys that your fingers have consistent trouble reaching, or the key combinations that you're most often likely to mess up on. And not all these are words, actually. Some of them are little syllables, little chunks of words. So you can have these words in your head if you need to look at the keyboard in order to type, which I might add is not a bad thing to do, no matter what your typing teacher said. Putting in a little bit of time on this site each day, or maybe even using it as a warm-up to your NaNoWriMo writing session, you can build up your speed little by little. But no, this is not the end of the story. You have to remember, when you're writing a novel, you're not just writing letters, you're adding punctuation, semicolons, quotation marks. You're indenting and separating out your dialogue, and using italics to give that emphasis where you need it. In fact, this site also has an answer to that. The multiplayer section over here, that's slightly cut off on my screen, actually has a famous quote for you to type, which includes all these things: quotation marks, punctuation, capitals, lowercase. Now, if today at 2:30 p.m. on a Wednesday, when this video should be going up, some people want to join me for typing, maybe we can check this out. I can see if I can win against some of these tryhards on this site. I'm competing against myself. Let's go with it. They claim this mother of ours, the earth, for their own use and fence their neighbors away from her. And uh-oh, someone else joined. Nutty taken. She is just a tool in terms of the kids working together and motivating them. The teacher is the most important. Space, enter, Bill Gates. Got him. Nutty taken, I taken you down. Let's get out of there before I embarrass any more people. After a while of using this site, you can even go through it and check out how fast you've improved and how much your errors have gone up and down. Or you can even see which keys you might be having the most trouble with. Overall, guys, typing fast just means practice and building up that muscle memory. At the end of the day, when you're writing, the only thing that's important is being able to type as fast as your brain goes writing your dialogue or your narration. And oftentimes your fingers are even going to move faster than your brain as those interludes pop up where you can't really find the right words. So whether writing for this month or other writing projects or just typing out stuff in general, maybe you can get just a little bit faster and a little bit more accurate. I'm going to send you guys off with my favorite stretches to loosen up those wrists and prevent some carpal tunnel. stretch out your fingers and roll them in a circle, and then you roll them the other way and you feel the cracks, and then you ball up your hands into a fist and you do it like that, and then you go the other way, and then you wiggle them all out. I'll see you guys next time.